We are finally watching the last episode of season 3 of Superman and Lois. I'm nervous and excited too. So guys, if you like the video, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe. Doomsday is gonna appear. Maybe it's not, but yeah, of course.
When we kissed.
I would do that with you so much right now if I hadn't just puked.
Oh crap, we're
Mm, It's a crazy that we might never see this kind of stories in the next season because they decided to remove a majority of these characters. So yeah, I don't really know how the next season is gonna be like.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, how do you want to tell Lana?
This is a nice surprise.
Got an alert on your system, so I just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
Weird. I didn't get one.
That's probably nothing.
Haven't seen you around town for...
I'm nervous.
You don't have to be.
Did he just share? Yeah.
Lot more, and we'll foot the bill. There is one caveat. You'd have to set up in Metropolis. Brass is going to want it closer to headquarters.
See, this is like a
Academy?
Where Mateo just enrolled? Nah. We are not making a decision this big based on your feelings for
I
him.
think based on them stating a deal on Metropolis, that means the next season is gonna be in Metropolis. So I'm kind of happy.
Clock's ticking. I'm going to need an answer by the end of the week.
I'm ruining the football season, Coach.
Oh, you talking about the season where we finally made top 10 at state? And I was finally getting some respect as a head coach. Is that the season you talking about?
Yeah, that's the season.
Up to you.
Come on now, come on, man. Chop, 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 chop. Come on, come on. 1, 2, 1, 2. You know that's never gonna happen, right? Yeah, you remember that when you picking up that chair.
I am having a child.
What?
I mean, a baby. I'm pregnant.
Oh my God, congrats, this is amazing.
You two are the first people that I've told, other than Kyle. Of course, I had to tell the baby daddy.
This is so exciting, we're gonna have a little baby.
Yeah, I'm excited for you, but I have to go.
Clark? Don't worry. I promise not to have the baby here all the time.
No, Chrissy, I'm so happy for you. I'm so sorry. Judge Reagan's been murdered. Yeah, this kind of sucks.
It's just Coach Gaines messing with me.
Boys, I want you to meet Gretchen. These are my grandsons, Jordan, Jonathan, and my granddaughter, Natalie.
Wow, so nice to meet you.
Hi. Hey.
Nice to meet you.
They're all kind of like
The
what?
senior swipe app urged me to put myself back out there.
So it's you, I have to thank.
More like the algorithm.
So, how long have you two been...
I don't like to kiss and tell, but we've been on a few dates.
It took
They're all surprised. They're like, what is happening? This is not something that you're usually used to see.
Shall I show you around?
Oh, let's.
Okay. Save us 2 seats. I want to talk to you some more about Metropolis when we're back.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, what does he mean about Metropolis?
So, about that, Sam stopped by this morning, offered me the opportunity to create more tech for the DoD.
I thought that's what you do.
It is. But this will be more official, full scale, some own company, even.
Hey, that's amazing, John.
Yeah, it is.
But the idea was they have to move to Metropolis.
The Metropolis.
Soon?
And I'm sorry, Lana. If I would have known about this yesterday, just wanted to be upfront about it.
You don't have to apologize. And for the record, I'm glad you asked me out.
So am I.
Jordan?
Don't bother.
Okay, I'll ring you up whenever you're ready.
She works there now, but Lois is a real journalist. As good as it gets. She's not some blogger who doesn't have any ethics.
You're really proud of her.
I am. I should tell her that more often. Sorry. It's my granddaughter.
What if it is Lex Luthor who's saying it, you know? Just me who's just thinking about it. But they're showing it more than I would actually think they would, you know.
What's gotten into you?
Nah, now I think it's Lex.
You know, I definitely want to get back to this, but I think they're going to be wondering where we are.
Still lie down. We've got lots of time.
Exactly what I thought.
Something I can do for you?
Load him up. Let's get back to Luther.
I was right. I was right. I mean, the first time I saw them, I was like, maybe, but I just didn't rub it off like, nah, but yeah.
Dad, please tell me you're not gonna go full Griswold.
How about instead of matching t-shirts, we all just agree to take a lot of photos together?
Great. Coach Gaines is gonna need my help on the PA system.
I'm gonna go with you. Jordan, stay here with your dad.
Okay, maybe I did need the excuse to work up the courage, but it's been a long time. Are you sure? Because, I mean, I'm moving to Metropolis.
Guess I'm gonna have to make you wish you weren't.
Yeah, we saw this coming from the first episode of this season.
Hey, have you guys seen Grandpa?
No, but I hear he has a hot date.
Yeah, he was supposed to meet me 20 minutes ago and he stopped answering his texts.
Voicemail.
Do you want that? Do you?
Okay, I think this is a plot hole, but they should have like spoken in the reverse so that they knew, you know, that's beginning to bizarre. Or maybe the experiment that Bruno was doing on him will just change how he understands English. Oh.
Stay with me. We need more. You need more. We need more.
They're like, oh yeah, this is great. Oh. Spiky. Doomsday. This is Doomsday right here.
Made this thing indestructible.
Exactly.
To a good start.
That's what I'm talking about! Woo, yeah! Without these amazing kids' help, we wouldn't have been able to put this thing together. Give these guys a little hand. Come on now. All the kids. But hold up. But I've got to give a special shout out to one individual whose hard work, whose tireless effort and dedication cannot go unnoticed. Jimmy Chan. Where you at, Jimmy?
We all know he made Jonathan. We all know it. But he was never gonna say it. He just wants to hurt his feelings.
Right. Yeah. We're mature.
No, we are not.
Nat's probably gonna realize I changed my shirt.
Oh, busted.
This is going to be a meteor shower like no other. This is a spectacular, once-in-a-lifetime celestial event. And let me tell you something. We are so lucky to be...
Excuse me. Sorry, you mind? Just a second.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are you gonna say? Please don't embarrass anyone.
This town, right? I love the people in it. I love my family. But I also really love that woman sitting right there. She's made my life so much better in so many different ways. So, without further ado, will you marry me?
Oh my god.
Yes?
Yes!
Which is like also like you ruined my moment, man. You ruined my moment. The way he's clipping.
Are you okay?
Yes, I was innocent. But the case was built on a lie.
There's no way she could have known.
I told her. She knew.
Yo, nobody believes you, Luther, and you're also a bad guy. So yeah.
I told her. But Lois didn't listen because she didn't have to. Not with you, Elaine, protecting her.
You're not a martyr.
See, Doomsday. Or Bizarre or whatever you want to go, but this Doomsday.
What's he done to you?
He's going to kill you. Unless you kill him. Lois should have taken my offer. When you're done, bring me his heart.
Oh yeah. Smallville, always Smallville. They should have taken this Friday to Metropolis, but yeah, never mind. Yes, it's Alexei. Oh no, we're in the city. Exactly what I wanted. They're gonna do it around the world. That's perfect. Nah, it's gonna break out of that. To space, please. Or to the sun. Is that like this building? Oh. A lot of things has killed this thing, but obviously we know that it's gonna get out of this place and we all know what is gonna be. It's not over it.
It's okay.
It's not dead yet. You should tell them to leave.
It's okay.
Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be painful. Yeah, I would just stand around and watch. I'll be running off and just looking back cool like is it not heading my way because this alright, at least it just float away.
What's happening? I can't hear him breathing anymore.
Clark.
Oh now they're fighting in space. To the moon. Oh yeah. Looks like a reference to Superman 3 to be honest. But only the fight wasn't with the Doomsday. They did to do a cleaning. This looks like there's gonna be next episode. Please tell me that when they wrote this episode, they knew that they were not gonna get cancelled because this cliffhanger won't be good for a season that is gonna be cancelled. I was getting into the fight on the moon, Doomsday versus Superman on the moon, something that we've never seen before. And they just like, you know what, we're gonna cancel before we even get to do a punch on the moon. They told us that we have to wait for another year until, well, not a year, like 6 months from now or more, until we get the first episode of season 4. Then that's when we'll get a continuation of the final fight of season 3. Seriously, this is a huge cliffhanger, huge, and I'm really, really angry about this. This episode is one of the best episodes of this season. Honestly, it's one of the best. Between episode 1 and episode 18, they are really one of my favorite episodes from season 3. And I think they really did a great job with the CGI. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. You can't compare this CGI to BVS's Doomsday. It's just different. The budget is it's different. Obviously, that's a movie and this is a season, but they really did their best, and the time they were given and everything like that. So I really, I really wasn't expecting something Doomsday like from the movies. I wasn't expecting it to have that kind of Doomsday, but this this was amazing. I really the CGI is really nice. It's really watchable. You can compare this to the Flash's tentacles. If you know what I mean when I say tentacles. So I really love this, but cliffhanger. When I imagined this episode, I thought obviously we know there was gonna be some CGI fight scenes from the final fight of season 3. But I thought if they're gonna kill Superman, they were gonna do it in this season. Then that's for setting out the next season. That's uh Jordan will become Superboy in the meantime when Superman is dead or something like that. That's what I thought the cliffhanger of this season is gonna be like. No, Superboy stepping up after Superman's dead, and I thought everyone were gonna see Superman die, but no, no. They decided for us to just say you're never gonna know what happens until like 8 months from now. You never know what happens. You never know if Doomsday wins or Superman wins. It's just you don't know. And may I mention something? Every season so far, especially the final, anytime Superman feels like he's dying, you always remembers his family. This trope, this thing of doing this thing they're doing, it just makes me remember of the Flash, CW's Flash, and I think for some parts or some things, especially for the first times and maybe second, it's understandable. You're like, okay, I get it. But if you keep on doing it and doing it and doing it, it becomes annoying. I think if I was the director editing this part, I would have just removed that part because it also feels repetitive, like a repetition. Instead, I would just say, yes, Superman does hear Lois say Clark, but that's when he wakes up and the fight continues. Not to have those remembering these flashbacks or anything, those things. It just seems like he has done that. This is like the third or fourth time he's been doing that. He almost dying, then something he just remembers his family, wakes up. Yes, family is strong, we hear that, but no, it's starting to feel like Fast and Furious. No, it's nothing like that, but yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, this episode, it's a great final. It's a different type of final from the first one, second season, and third season. Obviously, this one includes a lot of CGI, therefore it's going to be difficult to do. It's gonna be difficult, and the fight I was gonna try to minimize it so that budget and all that. I'm not gonna say a lot about the money they get for making this episode, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So this one, if I am just ranking the finals of each and every season, I'm having a hard time, honestly. I think season 2, finals, it was underwhelming, so that's who go for the last place. There wasn't really much of a fight. It was when Superman just gets the powers of the sun, he just took Alice and touches his chest, and the fight just ended there. There wasn't really much, so that one automatically gets to number 3. Then for this one, like they face the fight from the first season and this one. Yeah, these are common. It's hard to choose which one though, but I'm gonna have to say this one the first one. I like books of Doomsday. That's all the series in one. And one of the things that I actually did like about the season 2 finale was the when Superman just wrote, just went full around the 8th, then he just did this thing. And yeah, I really like that, but that's the only thing I loved. But the finality wasn't really there, so this one automatically gets to be up because Superman is fighting Doomsday. If he died, this will automatically just be the first one without any struggling to put it there. But because of just the cliffhanger, it doesn't feel like a finished by now. Just feels like there's gonna be a party 2. Party 2, which I'm annoyed by that I'm gonna get in like next year. That's the annoying part. This is a huge cliffhanger. So which we really don't get this kind of cliffhangers when it comes to show, but yeah, Superman Lois decided to do that and I'm mad about it. And honestly, I'm just gonna talk about the overall season, what I think about it. this season, it has its ups and downs. The story is the best out of all the 3 seasons for me. It's the best. Season 1 is kind of close, but this one for me is just slightly above it. Then as for the action, it's not, there's not power on the last 2 seasons, because it only focuses too much on the story that we get little action, sometimes even no action in some episodes. And if you've watched my reaction from the first episode to this last episode, you know that I've been complaining about this. And this episode, however, it's the final. Obviously, they're gonna make sure that there's a lot of action in it. But this season overall, the action is just been like at least 6 or 7 episodes out of all 13 episodes. And for a Superman show, for me that's underwhelming. I want both a perfect story, good written story, a great story, and a great fight scenes. Some episodes it doesn't have to have a big fight scenes, but at least just a minor fight scene with the Superman being Superman. That's one of the elements of why we watch a Superman show, because obviously we want to see him using his super cool powers, obviously. Or those powers that he does have, those are the powers that we actually dream of in the night. Yeah, because in the night when you're dreaming, you kind of dream of doing everything. Yeah, those like loose dreams, especially people who have loose dreams. You only have control over your dreams. Sometimes I do actually have loose dreams. So in those loose dreams, I can actually dream myself flying and doing those crazy shit. So this is why we watch Superman show, so that it feels like our dreams are being put on screen and you are watching them and everyone is seeing them. So yeah, well, that's the cool thing about Superman show. You want to see them do use his powers. That's what I really want. For me, this season is underwhelming. That's why season 2 was not really like this. Season 2, however, for me, it is the episode unexpected episode that we just go in and you just completely, they just do something that you don't expect it to. That's really amazing that they did with season 2, and I really love about that. The whole Jonathan have superpowers and another Earth and bizarre situation. I really love that. Ali wasn't really the perfect villain, but overall, the unexpected episodes were amazing. That's why this show is really amazing, because it does, even the worst is the season that you say is the least my favorite, it still gives some cool moments. You say this is amazing, this is amazing. It's not even that bad. Comparing that season 2 of Spider-Man Lois to the Flash special recent season, especially from season 5 up to season 9, it's really amazing. It's better than all of them for me anyway. So yeah, this series is amazing, and I'm glad that they're getting a season 4. But however, that season 4 is coming with some drawbacks, since they are cutting some people. Well, this the superhero show, it's gonna cost a lot. They're cutting some people off, and based on this ending, I don't know how they're gonna do it. They just left a lot on the line, a lot of cliffhanger, because they just announced that General Lane, the actor, of course the actors, but I'm just gonna use their TV show names. General Lane is also cut from the TV show. The actor plays that. So I wonder if the next first episode of season 4 is gonna have these characters, because they're already cut right now. They are no longer this series. So General Lane, then it was Chrissy, Kyle, Sarah, Lana, John Henry Irons, and his daughter Natalie. These are already cut from this season, but for the next season. So I wonder how they're gonna make sure that we kind of complete their story. Because this episode does not complete anyone's story. We see Lana getting in a relationship with John and Aaron, and I'm really excited. I was excited, but we don't know what's gonna happen, right? Because these actors have been cut from the next season, so we're gonna just forget about it. Because it's gonna be hard to do that. It just becomes more of an unfinished story. Also, Sarah and Jordan, they have kind of. I wouldn't mind if Sarah. I want to appear obviously, but their story is more of like sort of finished. They kind of forgave each other and just said, "I don't think we really need to be friends right now, but I forgive you," and all that and that. So yeah, if you just don't even continue from there, it's kind of understandable that yeah, they kind of had some resonating to do, but they understood each other and everything kind of worked out as best as it could be. And as for John Irons, he was saying they said that he's going to Metropolis, right? So the next season overall, I'm thinking that it's gonna be in Metropolis, which is something that I'm excited about. I want it to be in Metropolis. A lot of things has happened in Smallville, so I think we need to move away from Smallville for once. People they are gonna suspect it, that things are kind of why is it Smallville all the time? Seriously, what's wrong with the city? So I want it to be back in Metropolis. Obviously, Lex Luthor is a business going on with the Metropolis, so yeah, it kind of makes sense that the Kent family moves back to Metropolis, and I want it to continue from there. And we really never saw the fortress. It just came to my mind. When we saw the fortress, I thought it was gonna be a big part of this season, but not really. But I'm kind of disappointed. It just there isn't really much to do there, right? Just thought, especially the ending of the last season, they kind of make it like a big deal or something like that. But I'm really excited that the next season is in Metropolis. And as for Chris and Kel, they were not really like my favorite characters, so I don't mind them getting cut. But it's just because I said that they were not really my favorite. I'm not saying I hated them. Their story was enjoyable. I really loved their dynamic. The relationship from the beginning of the season one up to now, especially with Karen and Ilana. Yeah, it's heartbreaking that you have to yeah, you just understand what I'm trying to say. So I get it, but they're never really my favorite characters. But I will miss them. I will miss them, these characters. And I really just wanted to see how obviously Carl just proposed it to Chris, and she said yes. So marriage is gonna happen. That is something that was supposed to play a huge part in the next season. Also having a child and all that. And after they're gonna start to navigate a lot of things after that, especially Lana is she gonna be more jealous than ever, or is she gonna just pursue a new relationship with John Arens? I don't know. This is something that we're supposed to look forward to, but these characters are no longer any characters of the show. They just main characters. So the main characters obviously is just the clerk, his wife, and these two boys are the only remaining. Obviously, Lex Luthor is gonna play a huge role in the next season, and that is speaking of the next season. I have no idea what story they could adapt for the next season. They just do Doomsday right now in the final of this one. So I don't think I thought season 4 would introduce Doomsday and what do this Doomsday story, and this one we just focus on on Bruno, but Bruno was cut off. So it just introduced Doomsday, and Doomsday was trying to kill Superman. We don't know how that fight is gonna end. And speaking of Doomsday and how he's introduced, it's kind of similar to BVS. BVS they kind of just introduced Doomsday at the final so that he could just fight Superman and kill Superman. Are they gonna do the same thing in Friday? Because I think these showrunners they sort of take a lot of inspiration from Man of Steel and BVS and just Zack Snyder stuff. And yeah, I mean a lot of people they don't really like Zack Snyder. He's passionate fans and he's the enemies, but you can't deny that his fight scenes were amazing. So I think these guys who wrote this show really loved the fight scenes from those movies, and they kind of took passionate some part of it and just remade it to their show and prove on that they're pulling it off. They're having a great story and pulling off one of the best fight scenes in a TV show that is on CW. Kind of a difficulty, but they're doing it. So amazing to them. The cast and crew, they're really doing a great job on maintaining the show to be in top quality. Obviously, it could be better if they had a lot more money, but obviously they're cutting other people off, which means they have no money at all. And I know, and last the time I did say that I would prefer this show to be cancelled so that it could go to Max. But now hearing that YB doesn't have any money, especially the flop of the Flash, Flash is it's flopping. It's not doing good at the domestic. Now in the box office, not domestic only, but in worldwide the box office. So it's not doing great. Therefore, they're like now selling some things, music, and they're running out of money. So I don't think if this show get cancelled, they could pick it up and add a little bit more want to make sure that it's good. I don't think they'll just say, hey, we don't have any money, we would love to sponsor to make sure that it gets this season 4, but we don't have any money, so yeah, it's dead. We aren't gonna make any. I'm glad that CW decided to pick it up, otherwise it could have been a disaster. So guys, that's all I have to say. I could speak here for 20 minutes and go on, but this is all I have to say. So if you like my reaction, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. What did you think about this huge cliffhanger and this final overall the episode? What do you think about it? Is it good, amazing, bad? What did you think about the CGI? And is it comparable to the Flash movie? Maybe it's just on par, because yeah, I heard that it did some bad CGI. Guys, like my video, like I said before, like, comment, share, subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.